So your company is taking that huge leap. You're going global. But right away, you hit a massive fork in the road. Do you keep your product the same for the entire world, or do you change it for every single new market you enter? Honestly, this is one of the biggest questions in international business, and getting it wrong can be a disaster. Let's break this whole thing down.
And really, this is what it all boils down to. It's a super high-stakes decision that can totally define your international success. Are you going to bet that your product has a universal appeal that works everywhere? Or do you get humble, adapt, and try to win over local hearts and minds, one market at a time? Let's take a look at the two main playbooks.
All right, first up we have what's called the Global Blueprint. And the idea behind this is powerful because it's so simple. You create one awesome product, and you roll it out exactly the same across the entire planet. It's all about creating one standard, one consistent experience, no matter where your customers are.
So, what does this actually look like in the real world? Well, it means the smartphone you buy in Tokyo is literally identical to the one you'd get in Toronto. The can of soda you drink in Cairo tastes exactly like the one you'd find in California. It's all about building a single, incredibly powerful, and instantly recognizable global brand.
Now the upside here, it's huge, and it's all about efficiency. I mean, think about it. By making just one thing for everybody, you unlock these massive economies of scale. Your production costs plummet. Your marketing is way easier with just one global campaign. And the whole operation, from inventory to management, just gets so much simpler. This is how you build a true global powerhouse.
But, and this is a big but, there's a major risk. What works in one culture might totally bomb in another. You know, that one-size-fits-all approach can very quickly become one-size-fits-none. Your product can feel foreign, out of touch, or just plain irrelevant. And that leaves the door wide open for clever local competitors who know their home turf way better than you do.
Which brings us to the complete opposite approach, what I like to call the chameleon strategy. Instead of forcing one product on the entire world, you become a master of adaptation. You change and transform to blend in perfectly with each new environment.
So, localization is all about that transformation. We're talking about maybe changing the flavor of a snack to match local palates, or tweaking an app's features for a new country, or even completely redesigning the packaging. The goal is simple. You want to feel less like a foreign company and more like a local favorite. You want to belong.
And let me tell you, the payoff for this can be absolutely massive. When you tailor your product, you're not just selling something, you're basically telling that market, hey, we see you, we respect your culture. That builds a way deeper connection with customers and gives you a huge competitive advantage over those big, standardized global giants. You're meeting a need they can't even see.
Of course, being a chameleon isn't easy, and it's definitely not cheap. Every little change means more R&D, different production lines, and separate marketing campaigns for each country. That creates a ton of operational complexity. It's a headache. And if you're not super careful, your core brand message can get watered down and become really inconsistent around the world.
Okay, so we've laid out the two extremes, right? You've got the rigid but super efficient global blueprint on one side and the flexible but incredibly complex local chameleon on the other. This brings us to the ultimate showdown. How on earth do you choose?
Let's just put it all on the table. Standardization is a game of efficiency and consistency. The goal is one giant global brand, but you risk being culturally irrelevant. Localization, on the other hand, is all about relevance and adaptation. The goal is to perfectly fit in with the local market, but you risk crazy high costs and a confusing brand message. It's a fundamental choice between control and connection, between scale and specificity.
So, what's the real takeaway here? Well, it's that there is no single best answer. The right choice is always situational. It completely depends. Is your product a piece of tech that everyone uses the same way? Or is it a food item that has to appeal to deeply ingrained local tastes? The truth is, the smartest companies find a middle ground. They don't pick one extreme, they blend them. They standardize the core of their product or brand, but they adapt the little things that matter for local markets. The strategy just has to fit the situation.
Which leaves us with one final big question to think about. When you're trying to build a brand that's going to last for generations, what truly matters more at the end of the day? The unstoppable force of a single, consistent global identity, or the unbreakable bond of deep, passionate local love? The answer to that question is what's shaping the future of global business as we speak.